Yes, greetings fans, and then we are here now with Mr. Jones Henry, aka Reddo of Pottersville. Well, I know him for, I know him, I'm from Newtown, so I know him with JD Rocks in that black and red. I see him in that black and red, long sleeve running down the wing. But you tell us, let the fans know where everything started for you in terms of football and whatever the sport you played in.
Well, my career, when I entered into football, big football, I was playing intermediate during my time for Willis Services on the Jose. And then that was way back in the 80s. So I left Willis and I came back home to Porters. Then we were in second division on the Daru, Albert Daru. He was our coach at Porters. So all players like the same Powell, Kelvin McPherson, Albert Riley, Bob Marley. We had a lot of players at the time. So we were in the second division for Porters, and from the second division from Porters I left, and we will come up to intermediates, and then we reached in a situation where we were playing couple games. We reach a standard where we end up in the higher rackets, intermediates with Bob Marley, again Angus Riley. We had some great players for sure. To me, I cannot really mention all, but we had some great players. But from there, a lot of fellas left and they go different teams. So we was on our own like now. We come like Powell, Joseph Dublin, myself. Again, we had a lot of players. But anyway, after the intermediate, Porters intermediates, we play a practice match against we had Andrew Charles, Vincent Charles, Paul Charles, we had the brothers.
Okay.
So we played on the Savannah. Most of our games we were playing is on the Pottersville Savannah. That's where because we had our
home ground.
Yeah. So after that, we played JD Rocks invited us. We invited JD Rocks for a practice match. And JD Rocks came here on the Savannah, and the game ended up in a dispute where that we fight breakout, and then they stopped the game. And from there, I met Joe Faustin called me after the game, and then he tell me that I have talent, and he don't put it to waste, but I transit into a team that I can see my way out. So then he asked me to get a release. I got a release, and then I came into JD Rocks somewhere in 1988, and from there I played my first game for Rocks against Harlem. We beat Harlem 3-0. I scored twice. From
your
there.
first game?
My first game I scored twice against Harlem, against Washington. Scored twice against Harlem. And from there, get into JD Rocks, and then it was like a family vibes. I love the vibe because we had fellas that really will come and tell you, boy, what's your problem today? What if you can make it to tomorrow? Do give up, man. Let's go. Today, if we have any big game we would get fellas we would get the coach, which is Faustin, to take us at his home, show us some video and so before the game, especially if it's against Harlem or Kensborough, and he would put us. Our sponsor was Julian David. He would provide the meals and so. And we sit at Faustin home up at Wall House.
Games like what?
Big games, okay. Championship games.
Okay.
Because I won all championship that was at stake with JD Rocks when I came into JD Rocks. I won league, knockout, President Cup, and then I still go on to win another knockout again with them. And then we go and play in 90. In 90 we go and play we go and represent Dominica in the Champion of Champions, the World Island Champion of Champions. We going to St. Martin to play that championship.
Okay. And so from JD Rocks now your transition to national. When did you get called up? Well, your first call up for national team?
Well, my first call up is from JD Rocks. Straight is that year they call about 11 of us on JD Rocks. Just after we won the championship. Called 11 of us.
You could name a few of the guys they call up with you.
Johnny, Bears, David, Solka, Reed.
Yeah.
That short redskin,
yes.
Reed. Thomas Reed, yeah. So again, it had Fletcher.
Libla,
yeah.
Right.
So again,
that's good. That's okay.
Yeah.
And then
so from
they
there,
call you up. That's what
they called me up. That was in 89,
yes.
90.
All right.
So then they called me up, and then I come through.
You made it
I
right
made the
away.
team right away.
What position did you play?
I play striker. I was playing right midfield. Right midfield because they didn't using me as a pointer, because when we come on the team, me and Power was twin strikers, so they wasn't using us as pointers.
So Power played for Rock?
No.
Okay.
Power was in Harlem.
Okay.
So when we reach on the national team,
okay. Oh, national team, you play right midfield on the national team?
Yes. So
where you play for Rock?
I was playing pointer. Center.
All right. Cool.
So then they use me as a right midfielder for our defense.
Okay.
So then from there we leave. Then they take us out. They bring me to the national team, and then from there they put me to play right midfield. From the right midfield we went to Antigua for our first tournament game.
Let me ask you how many guys from the 11 they call from JD Rocks, how many guys made the team, the national team that year?
Well,
at least.
Thing wasn't there. Michael George wasn't there. Solka, myself, again, Pampu, David Sandy.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so continue.
So from there, when we reached Antigua, we played Antigua at Police Grounds. We played that first game, and then the game ended up in a draw because they had us 1-0. No, they beat us 2-1. Well, because we score first, and then it had a kind of a decision made, wrong decision made. The official, the linesman, didn't raise up his flag, and we had the man well outside. They come and score a goal, and then they scored another goal late down. Solka scored that goal for us.
Okay, so from
the goal for us, yes.
Okay.
So from there, we play that game, and we come back home. From Antigua, we come back home to go on to play Grenada.
And that was what tournament? You remember?
No, I think it was a Windward Island tournament, you know. But I didn't go. I didn't go there because they didn't call me. Right. They didn't pick me on the team
for the next leg.
Okay. So then from there, when they come back, they call me back to start back training. So we had to go back to Antigua for another leg, where we had to play, we play Antigua, and we draw with them that game. Thing wasn't the 1-1.
Okay, who scored that goal?
Who scored the goal now? I think it's Sheehan.
Okay.
Bass.
Alright.
I think Sheehan scored that goal. And from there we came back home the Sunday morning.
Okay.
And from there we come back home. We started going back to our clubs, training, and then we had to play a match against Trinidad and Tobago right here. At that time, Faustin was the coach. I was still in Rocks. I was on the bench, and everybody in the stand, the score was love one. Everybody in the stand calling for Jones Henry, and Jones Henry cannot come in. Don't say you can't come in. They have me warming up for the longest of time, and I just out there warming up. Then after about 12 minutes to go, they bring me in. As soon as they brought me in, I cause a half walk. I get a ball, I take it to the center, and from the time I hit that, I hear the crowd roaring. Hit the post and go outside. And from there, all I was doing is just trying to defend for the last 7 to 8 minutes.
Okay, let's tell us one of your most memorable moments you can recall in playing football at any time, any given time.
Well, my most memorable moment was in back when I left JD Rocks to win the first ever Premier Championship
With
Porters.
Okay,
that was 1994.
Take us a little bit through that team.
But
that was on it.
when all the players came back home, like Kelvin McPherson, Fletcher Libla, Curtis Joseph, Jones Henry, again. Then we came back home and then we start struggling we start fighting through the 91, 92, 93. All that time we reached stages where we could win the championship, and our coach was making blunders.
What's the coach?
It was Lulus Abdul Mason. He was making errors because he was taking players, bringing players on the team who do have release. They didn't get release. Oh. And then when we beat them teams, them teams claiming points.
Oh.
Up to Harlem, up to Saints, all them teams take points from us.
Right.
And year after year, from 91, 92, 93, these things happening to us. Because we reach a stage we had Ian Lambert, they take points from us. We had Hess Keefe, Mary, they take points from us because they wasn't released.
Right.
And from there, we came back 94 with a bang. First round, we beat all teams. Second round, the only team that beat us was Kensborough, because I gotten a red card because a couple times I make some run down the flank, and Kurt White
Bravo.
start hitting me on the ankles, So I got disgusted after that. So I waited a little moment when the ball kick out from their goal to our goal. So I came from his back and I hit him from his ankle section, and he threw down himself. But the linesman saw that, and then he put up his flag, and then he called Brohim. Brohim came to me, and Brohim tell me he just gotten a message from the linesman that I just put down I'm Kurt White. He just pulled out his thing, he gave me a red card. But we had Kensborough 1-0 at the time when I go down. As I go down, they come and they score, and then they come back and score 2-1, and the game ended 2-1. But it was my fault because I should not have reacted. I should not have reacted the way I reacted, and it cost us the game. But in the crunch time of that, we come back and we still beat them other teams. And we had one game to play. One game we had to play. We remained to play was against the might of Harlem Bombers, under that great Jeffrey Edmonds and Michael George. My name from Kingsville there. No, he used to work at Fort Young. Shati. Yeah. And those guys there, Aaron, Caribbean. Bernard, Michel Bernard. Yes, all them good guys there. Them guys there, we really battle our way, but the throw after throw from Jeffrey Edmonds to our box, and with there, the great Brian long Charles. Throw. Yeah, long throw. Brian Charles in the goal. Yes, sir. And Brian Charles just pushing over. At one point in time, Jeffrey Edmonds threw a ball, and from that, Brian put it over. No, he throw it, thing head it. Shati head it, Brian put it over. They get a corner kick. From the corner kick from the right hand side towards the wall. Because that the wall
By the river there.
was there.
Yes, sir.
From there, Jeffrey Edmonds go and cross the ball. From Jeffrey Edmonds cross it. Michael Jordan, I saw all me and Pau was in defense at that time. While I standing on the right of my right back, on the outside of it, I saw that ball coming, curling with the wind, and it going out to the 18-yard section, and Michael George underneath it, and then here comes Michael George, hit from volley, and it had a youth man by the name of Tigana Gilbert.
Yes, I know Gilbert.
Hit his head. He don't boot it in. Hit his head, and the ball go 3/4 back of the field. Hit his head. It's not like to say he boot it.
Yeah.
He just stands himself, and then he just hit his head, his forehead, and go straight back, center of the field. And from there, a little later down, maybe around, I would say, 37 minutes of the game, here comes Vincent Charles, who say, give Kenrick Bage a nice chip pass, and here he go alone on his own and net thing. And we won the game. We hold the game 1-0, but we defended the 1-0 because we had good pressure under Halemat. Had us under good pressure, so we play our might. And from there, the game ended up 1-0, and Potters won the championship because Potters had to only draw or win.
Yes, sir.
Harlem had bound to win.
So that was it. You see that was a highlight of your career.
Yeah, my career. Yeah, that was one of the best games.
Especially playing for the home team.
For the home team. Because
you win over championship.
J Rocks, yeah.
But
home team. Because I tell you, I struggle a lot because we struggle a lot because during those times in 91, as I tell you, 92, 93, we had opportunity to win the championship.
Could you tell us what players you had that going up against that you had in your mind when you're going to play a team? What players you maybe feared or respected at the level of
No, I won't say fear, but the term I'd use is that players I could consider they could match up.
Yes.
Match up.
Yes.
I would.
Look forward to facing them.
You're
gonna get
because I know I'm gonna get a run for my money. So
yes.
I would make sure I make up my mind that today is a day that I go in at them.
Yes.
Because I know they're coming at me.
Let's hear a couple of those players you can
So it's guys like more or less like Solka, fellas like Michael George, fellas like Rabo, fellas like that player for Blue Stars there.
White?
No, not Earl White. The midfielder. Pudders.
Yes.
And there's guys there. That's the guys I would and he's up to today. I'd still give him his rewards. I'd tell him how he was a star player, but his discipline he didn't have because he's a talented youth man. You know, that's Pudders.
Yes,
very talented. You know, Mr. When you see Mr. have that ball in his foot. No easy, so you taking that, you know.
Yeah,
that man, boy,
you say you could be a giant.
But if you see Mr. If you see the man that take football serious, and when you see they call him on national team, Mr. would be one of our best midfielders in our days. Yeah.
So could you tell us like any player when you was young that motivated you, that inspired you to play the football to the level that you
Well, the only player really that really motivated me as such, it was Pau myself. Pau.
Your peer, what about the older players?
Well, fellas that really call on me and look up to me, it was fellas like Michael Thomas and them, Earl Dorival and those guys, yeah. But in terms of growing up and playing football it was Curtis Joseph and them guys, no? I don't really meet fellas to say they would inspire me to go out there and take a ball and move around, do something. But with me and Pau we take a ball every morning. He tell me, Johnson Ray, we're gonna get a ball, we're going to the savannah in the morning and we do our one-on-one and we used to do our little cross runs. That's why you see we were effective at that time because we used to do a lot of things. Two of us.
Well, had a good chemistry.
Good, yeah.
Yes, sir.
We could understand ourselves. Because I would take a ball, I'll take a ball and go towards Pau. And from the time I go to Pau, Pau would just pick it up and just go. And as he go, I continue going. So the man can't start the ball again. He starting lean. So that's where I'd really, and that's my boy, real tackling. That's the man I play the most.
You enjoy playing with
the most, yeah.
Give thanks for.
Yeah, man. Because I play a lot of football if I'm thinking on them mics and them. I'd like to play mics. I'd like to play soccer because when anywhere I be, mics or soccer would find me. Because Mike gave me a goal to score. I cannot never forget that against Kensborough. And I was just on top the 18 yard section. We was kicking towards merry-go-round. And I run down the flank. And I see him do that. And I hear reddish. And he put that across. At that time, thing that was in that goal. Who was in the goal? Who was in that goal? Jughead, you know, I think that was in the goal. And that ball came coming across. And as it coming across, I don't wait for it to fall. I just volley that in my left foot and that's it. I see that zip across his left and go to the V section as one of the greatest goals. But I come back and I score a great one too against the same JD Rocks. Just after we leave them. Yeah. Our first game was JD Rocks.
Okay.
Yeah, our first game was JD Rocks and we beat them.
Yeah, that must have been
a great moment for me, man. Yeah, my boys, you know that. I got a cross from Sinky J. Albert, and we were kicking towards the river, and Albert crossed the ball, and I watching the ball coming, and it's in the air, and I watching it coming, and I fixing myself, and here goes, as it coming, I start pedaling, and I hammer that with my pedal. And here comes thing was underneath it, not Matt. Matt wasn't close to that thing, that was the mop. Blaga tried to mop it over because when I land, my eyes towards the goal like that, and I watching him trying to mop it over. But that was far gone already.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Give thanks, give thanks, Reddo, for the interview, and you know we like what you share. For the public to really know, the public will see you and they don't know what you have done when you go, you know what you've been through in terms of football and what you've done, paved the way for the young guys out there. So one last thing before you leave, just to something along the leave for the youngsters, the young players right now, these days, you know, in terms of developing themselves.
Well, me myself, I help Potters in terms of the youngsters, in terms of coaching. I coach Potters for 3 years and more, you know, and bring them to semi-finals and finals. And from there, we played a finals against that team from St. Joe, Exodus. At that time, though, I'd leave us already and go and meet them. Because just the 1 year after he leave and go, and we had them on love. And from there, he come and score an equalizer. The game go to penalty kicks. We got a red card, and then we play against something in the finals. And from there, but I bring the team. I had the team on the good disciplinary.
So for the youngsters, and a message you like to give them in terms of how to.
No, well, you see right now we Potters don't have young players again.
Not Potters, or Dominica.
Well, Dominica no whole. All asking for the players to do is more and be more disciplined. Forget about the drinking and the smoking and this kind of thing. Follow the protocols, man. Just come back to the game. Be disciplined. Come and train, and let's get the work done, man, and put our team back on the map. We said Dominica too long. Dominica been suffering.
Alright, give thanks. We got big up for the interview.
Yeah, man. Yes, brother. Yeah.